Hi, welcome to Henry Reads Books YouTube channel. Today we'll be reading Scaredy Squirrel by Melanie Watt. Warning: Scaredy Squirrel insists that everyone washes their hands with antibacterial soap before reading this book. Scaredy Squirrel never leaves his nut tree. He'd rather stay in his safe and familiar tree than risk venturing out into the unknown. The unknown can be a scary place for a squirrel. A few things Scaredy Squirrel is afraid of: green Martians, killer bees, tarantulas, poison ivy, germs, sharks. So, he's perfectly happy to stay right where he is. Advantages of never leaving the nut tree: great view, plenty of nuts, safe place, and no tarantulas, green Martians, bees, sharks. Disadvantages of never leaving the nut tree: it has the same old view, the same old nuts, and the same old place. In Scaredy Squirrel's nut tree, every day is the same. Everything is predictable. All is under control. Scaredy Squirrel's daily routine. At 6:45, Scaredy Squirrel wakes up. At 7, the Scaredy Squirrel eats a nut. At 7:15, the Scaredy Squirrel look at view. At 12 noon, Scaredy Squirrel eats a nut. At 12:30 p.m., Scaredy Squirrel looks at view. At 5 p.m., Scaredy Squirrel eats a nut. At 5:31 p.m., Scaredy Squirrel looks at view. At 8 p.m., Scaredy Squirrel goes to sleep. But let's say, just for example, that something unexpected did happen. You can rest assured that this squirrel is prepared. A few items in Scaredy Squirrel's emergency kit: a hard hat, an antibacterial soap, a clamming lotion, parachute, a bug spray, mask and rubber gloves, a net, Band-Aid, and sardines. What to do in case of an emergency according to Scaredy Squirrel. Step 1, panic. Step 2, run. Step 3, get the kit. Step 4, put on the kit. Step 5, consult an exit plan. Step 6, exit tree. If there is absolutely, definitely, truly no other options. Exit plan. Exit 1. Note to self: watch out for green Martians and killer bees in the sky. Exit 2. Note to self: do not land in river. If unavoidable, use sardines to distract sharks. Exit 3. Note to self: look out for poison ivy and for tarantulas roaming the ground. Note to self: keep in mind that germs are everywhere. Remember, If all else fails, playing dead is always a good option. With his emergency kit in hand, Scaredy Squirrel watches. Day after day, he watches until one day, at Thursday at 9:37 a.m., what does he see? He sees a killer bee appears. Scaredy Squirrel jumps in panic, knocking his emergency kit out of the tree. This was not part of the plan. Scaredy Squirrel jumps to catch his kit. He quickly regrets this idea. The parachute is in the kit. But something incredible happens. He starts to glide. Scaredy Squirrel is no ordinary squirrel. He's a flying squirrel. Scaredy Squirrel forgets all about the killer bee, not to mention the tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martian, germs, and sharks. He feels overjoyed, adventurous, carefree, alive, until he lands in a bush and plays dead. 30 minutes later, 1 hour later, 2 hours later, finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes that nothing horrible is happening in the unknown today. So he returns to his nut tree. All the excitement has inspired Scaredy Squirrel to make a drastic change in his life. Scaredy Squirrel's new and improved daily routine. He wakes up. At 6:45, he wakes up. At 7, eat a nut. At 7:15, look at view. At 9:37, jump into the unknown. At 9:45, play dead. At 11:45, return home. At 12, eat a nut. At 12:30, look at a view. At 5 p.m., eat a nut. At 5:31, look at view. At 8 p.m., go to sleep. P.S. As for the emergency kit, Scaredy Squirrel is in no hurry to pick it up just yet. The end. Thank you very much for joining me today in reading Scaredy Squirrel. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.